guys, hope you're all well. This video here that I'm doing is regarding a video that has been doing the rounds on YouTube lately, and it is a video that a few of my subscribers had actually told me to watch, so I did sit through the whole of the video. It's 1 hour and 17 minutes long. It's called "There Are No Forests on Earth," and in today's day and age I think many people would struggle to get through that with all the Vine videos and all those sort of short clips on Instagram and what have you. I think people's attention spans have diminished somewhat over the years. But with regard to this video here, this is just my thoughts on it. I think it's very interesting. If anyone hasn't watched it yet, I would say definitely, as my other subscribers have said, they say watch it until after the 20-minute mark. I would completely agree with that because it's a bit of a slow builder. I don't think the video necessarily needs to be 1 hour and 17 minutes because I feel that it repeats itself quite a bit, but I understand on the other hand to kind of make the point. The general gist of it, so the documentary is called "There Are No Forests on Earth." Now the general gist of it that I gleaned, unless I was watching it wrongly. So a lot of mountains with flat surfaces that scientists say are formed by volcanic lava aren't actually volcanic lava. So again, it's a manipulation of our spectrum of reality of what we can see, that these mountains are effectively giant tree stumps, which isn't so far-fetched really. I think I'm pretty open-minded. It could very well be that that's the case. There's very good examples in here that they show, especially of canyons and valleys where the grooves in the canyons and valleys look like they could have been made by these giant diggers. I'm not quite sure what the actual name of the diggers are, but they are humongous. I remember watching a documentary on those diggers before, on the Discovery Channel or something. It's certainly interesting. I think it's a very good way to think outside of the box with regard to how deep the proverbial rabbit hole goes on this matrix control system that we seem to be within. Whether we live on a flat earth, whether we live in a kind of globed world, I'm not sure how much this video proves that aspect of it. I've only just started looking into flat earth theory, so I'm no expert on that by any means. I find it very interesting what I've seen on it so far. Yeah, I'm not quite sure 100% what I make of this. I think so this is a bit of a spoiler alert if you haven't seen it yet, but basically they're saying that there are no stones and no rocks in this world, and that trees that we know as trees have almost been manufactured by silicone, if I have gathered that information correctly. Again, it was a long video and it did repeat itself quite a bit, so I was sort of drifting in and out, zoning. So that was my take on it, really. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make on it. I think it's definitely interesting. If these mountains are humongous trees, what does that mean? Does that mean that these trees will take us into heaven or above the clouds? If this is a flat plane we live on, I don't feel that the implications were talked about that much in the video. More what they theorized has happened. Whereas I would have liked to know what the ramifications, the implications are of something happening. So if someone just said, "Oh yeah, the water's green," They're going to change the colour of the water to green now. Every bit of water you see is going to be green. I would be like, oh wow, okay, so what does that mean? Does it affect anything, or is it just aesthetics? Will it just change the look of the water, or will it actually have an effect? So that's just how I think. I want to know what the effect will be. I mean, would I recommend you to watch it? I'd say if you've got a spare hour and 17 minutes, give it a watch. See what you make of it. Again, maybe I need to watch this again when I'm more in the zone, I guess. But yeah, I do think that this reality we live in isn't everything that it appears to be. I do feel that there's a lot of information that is hidden from us. I do think that our schooling from a very young age somewhat manipulates our views as to how we see the world, and somewhat can possibly limit us with regard to imagination, with regard to potentially physical capabilities, mental capabilities. Yeah, I think it's such a tough one. I mean, I would say definitely watch this and see what you get out of it. I've just pretty much made this video, as I say, just because a few of my subscribers have told me to watch this. So I've watched it now, and that's just, I'm undecided on this. I think it's very interesting, and if ever I come across any of these mountains on my travels, I'll definitely try to see it in a different light, instead of it just being what I would know as a rock mountain, that it could potentially be a giant tree. But I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% sure on it. Again, maybe I need to watch the video again. But that's all from me, guys. I didn't want to make this video too long. But let me know your thoughts below. Let me know if you agree with anything I've said. Let me know if you disagree. I'm sure there'll be a lot of disagreements on what I've said there. But if you do disagree with anything I've said, please just try and back it up. And when I say that, I don't mean in a bad way. I just mean instead of just saying I disagree, it'd be very handy if you say I disagree because X, Y, and Z. Give me a reason why you disagree, instead of just saying I disagree or just giving it a thumbs down or anything that I've said. And that goes with any of my videos. I don't have the answers to everything. I'm trying to decipher this world, much as many other people are. Everyone will have their own unique takes on it, I'm sure. But just with regard to any naysayers out there, just if you disagree with anything, just say why. I'm not fussed about a naysayer at all. My only gripe is if someone just doesn't explain themselves. So that's all from me, guys. I say, comment below, subscribe, like the video, share it, do whatever you have to do. Thanks a lot for your time. Cheers. Bye.